What is happening, everyone? Welcome back. You know what? I apologize for not making many videos. I've been super tied up, very busy, but I do have some progress for you, so let's get started. So on the Thunderbird, I took it out for her first major Virgin voyage in about, what, 5 years? And I tell you, she felt absolutely fantastic. Engine is all done, suspension is all done, starts, runs, drives. I figure out the electrical problem. This is so dumb, eh? So I had a test light on the battery, and I'm pulling out the fuses, which is located on the passenger side underneath. Popping the fuses out, watching the test light wouldn't go out. Popping the fuses, popped every single one. I'm like, this is really weird. I had my cousin come help me, Bill. He was helping me out, and then he's looking at me going, dude, your door's open. I'm like, yeah. He goes, it's probably the door, the courtesy light. I'm like, nah, it can't be. So lo and behold, shut the door, boom, the test light turns out. And I'm like, you're kidding me, man. Back in 1964, they had courtesy lights when the door was open. So I guess the battery kept dying because I never had the door shut properly, which is, you know, bizarre and dumb of me at the same time. So that's great news. I fixed that. She starts up right away. Like I said, took her for a drive around the area and stuff. I was hoping to get out today, but not going to. The reason being is I'll show you guys. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's really dirty in there, full of oil, because the valve cover gasket is leaking, which is okay. I mean, it's not major damage, but I'm gonna have to clean all that up. I picked up some Felpro gaskets for this guy. I think these are the cork ones, so I got rubber ones. I was gonna swap them out myself, but Bal's like, no, don't be dumb and try it yourself. I'm gonna come over. Bal from ASAP, he goes, I'm gonna come over, so he's on his way soon. And we're gonna swap the gaskets out. I got some silicone as well. See how that goes, and hopefully this will fix the problem. And then that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna probably ride it. You know, I've got it temporarily insured. It's been great weather for the month of October. Honestly, the weather's been fantastic. Probably about another week before, you know, I could probably stick her in the garage here. I made room for her. It's a big car, 17 feet, and I got like, what, about 20 feet from the back to the front here. So yeah, man, things are great. But I mean, honestly, like, man, it was so awesome to drive. Suspension's all, you know, sorted out, except for one thing. In the back stopped, you know, going up, so I can air down, but it won't air up. And it turns out there's a solenoid in the back that's totally messed up, and I don't think I can get spare parts for that. I have another friend, Vic, who does bags and stuff. He came over to help me out, and he was messing around with the solenoid, and it was stuck. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But again, I probably want to go with a whole different management system. I really want to go with an airlift V2. That's the plan. So once I get that, I'll rerun everything, run all the lines again, and then go in the back, fix it all up. I've emptied the car out. All the spare parts are in the shed. I got some soundproofing, deadening material that my buddy gave me. So I'm going to get all that done, at least in the trunk part. And then I can start mounting everything and get it all nice and stuff. Then, you know, finish off the interior. So things are good, man. I mean, you know, I'm just really thankful that, you know, I got to drive it around. I drove around all day on Friday, yesterday, today being Saturday. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to drive it. I'm gonna wait till Bal gets here. I don't, because right now it's all nice and cold. I don't want to start the car, drive it around, get all messed up, and he's gonna have to change the valve covers and the gaskets. You know what I mean? So the goal today is to change the gaskets and the valve covers. If that doesn't help, then I'm gonna have to probably do the valve covers as well. So we'll play by ear, one thing at a time. You know, start with the cheapest thing first. The gaskets are only like, I don't know, like 16 bucks or something like that. So I'm going to try that first. But yeah, man, I'm really happy. It's been a long time coming. I mean, driving this thing for the first time after, you know, the day I bought it, basically, you know, driving around. Now it's basically getting it all done, the paint and stuff, getting the body work all done. It's exciting times for me, honestly. And the cool thing is, while I was driving this around, like, people are just like oohing and awing, you know, as much as, you know, it's only on like primer, it's really dirty and stuff, but people see it, they're like, wow, man, that's pretty sick. What is that? And I'm like, yeah, it's my T-Bird, you know. So it was really cool. So yeah, man, really excited. Looking forward to hopefully get this thing going on the road. Again, I do apologize for the lack of videos. I've just been super tied up. I wish I could have got suspension going in. But at that time, we did at the shop and I didn't have the camera with me. But hopefully I'll fire up some more videos soon, because the Mustang got 5-bolted as well at the same time. Again, I didn't have my camera with me. And that was actually cool, man. That was a surprise. I'm just speaking to Ballard ASAP. He's like my boy. I'm like, what do you think if we 5-bolt the Mustang? He's like, yeah, it's not a bad idea. I probably have the parts for it. And I kid you not, man. I came in the next day. This was like, I don't know, like a Monday night. I come back the next day, and he worked on it all day and all night. And I come back, and it's already 5-bolted the next day. So that's the real reason why I didn't get on camera. He just, did that as a surprise for me. He's such a nice guy, man. So I can't thank him enough for that. And all guys, when I go to the shop next, I'll show you the Mustang. It looks really good. So yeah, projects are going good. Hopefully, figure out the rest of this. You'll see the progress. Just got to figure out the paint, the scheme, and just get knocked out, man. So yeah, man. Well, hopefully Bal will be here soon, and you'll see me cruising in this pretty soon. As I was saying, in the back, that's the bat solenoid right there. These two are the backs. Those two are for the front. Also, guys, I want to show you what the plan is here. So as you can see, I got my tank right over here, kind of jerry-rigged, and I got this compressor right over here. So the goal would be to actually move all this stuff and put it probably up here somewhere, or mount it somewhere down here. I'm not sure. I'm going to clean all this up, right? Paint it. That's the plan. Clean all this up, paint it, then dynamite it, and get some wood, work in some wood. I'm hoping I can get the tank up in here somewhere, which I'm pretty sure I can. And the one I'm looking at is the Acura Endo CVT tank, which has got the compressors and everything else built in, and just saves the same amount of space, and it's really quiet as well. I mean, mind you, with this setup here, the car's so big, I barely hear this tank in the back anyways. But, and clean up all this wiring and stuff like that. This is all like, jerry-rigged, rerun all the lines. But I'm looking forward to that. I'll do that, probably this winter. Sort all this out, make it all nice, clean it all out, and it's gonna be good, man. I mean, just some minor things to do, like the back of the trunks, a little bit of rust spots here and there that I gotta touch up, but I'll leave that to the body guy. Gotta come in here with a wire wheel and clean this all out. I've got all the weather strips for the doors, the trunk, and some other minor stuff. So I'm really looking forward to getting this car all pretty much buttoned up, and then following next summer, I'm gonna take this out for some more cruises and stuff like that, take it to some shows. But in the meantime, I just want to enjoy it and drive as much as I can. I mean, like I said, it's an exciting time for me, because I've had this car for over 6+ years. It's been in the shop for like ever. Actually, the day I bought the car, went for an inspection and right to the shop, and it's been there since. It just took me so long to get to this point. And when I drove around, took it up, up and down the streets, it was just, a huge weight off my shoulders, and I just had a huge smile on my face, man. It was just so awesome. But yeah, so here's some there's just some updates for you. Again, I apologize for, the lack of videos, but you know what? Stay tuned. More content is coming. Got some cool cars to show you guys. But you know what? If you like this video, please like it, share it so other people can see it. Please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys. See you later.